Girls. So I hope you enjoyed the story. There are so many things that you can make out of apples. What are some of the things that you learned about that you could make from apples? From some of the videos we've watched already? Okay, so we can make apple pie, applesauce. What else can we make? Apple strudel, apple juice, apple cider. Come up with some more and tell your family members. You can pause it so you can talk about it. Okay, so one of the activities that goes along with this today is letter bingo. And families, I just realized I didn't send the big letters that go with this. I am so sorry. So if you guys just want to improvise and choose a letter and call it out to your child, that will work too. Um, and if that doesn't work for you, let me know and I'll bring those out with me when I deliver the next packets. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so you're gonna have these little apples. These are gonna be your little markers where you mark what letter is called. So boys and girls, this might be a new game for you. So your family is going to give you a letter or show you a letter, and you're going to put an apple on that letter if you have it. So they might say letter B. So you're gonna take your marker and you're going to put it on the B. So then they might say letter T. So I see a letter T, so I am going to take my little apple and put it here on my T. Okay, so then we might get all of the letters going across. So B, T, H, and L. If you get all the way across, you say bingo. So if an apple is covering the whole bottom, you say bingo. Okay, and you can play that if you go up and down. That's up to your family. Usually here at school, we just do a cross on these little ones that make bingo. So, and if you have a sibling, you could always play with them too. So that's letter bingo. Next, we have a coloring activity. So I know some of you like to color and some of you don't, but on this activity, you see up here it says R-E-D, and you'll color this one red. So if you have a red crayon, you color this one red. Then if you have a green crayon, you color this one green. So down here on the tree, if you see a triangle, you color it red. So I'll color this one red, this one red, this one, and this one. Okay, so when we're finished here, you'll go color those red. Now you're going to use your green, and if you see right here, the square is going to be green. So you're going to color the squares all green. That, okay? And don't forget your name at the top. Okay, our next activity is kind of neat here. And this might be something for maybe some of the older kids, our big 5-year-olds that can count pretty well, but I wanted to throw this one in there for some of you that are ready for this. So if your child, you can modify this. If we were here at school, I would probably do this with the kids that can already count to 10 and the ones that seem to be able to add things to a group and make more with them. So you can decide at your family if you think this is something you should do. And if it's not, you don't have to. And if you want to give it a try, you can do that too. So what you're going to do, boys and girls, is you're going to look in this apple and you can count how many seeds are inside of it. So I see they're pretty tiny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to take my pencil or my pen, whatever I have in my hand, my crayon, and I'm going to put the number 6 in the box right underneath. Okay, go ahead and do that. Then I'm going to look over here and how many seeds are in this apple? 1, good job. So I'm going to put a number 1 right here. And this is big kid math, like first grade math. So you're going to look at this and you're going to say 6 plus 1 equals what? So how you do that is you count the seeds. So we started here and we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I put 7 here because I have 7 seeds all together. Let's do one more together. How many seeds are in this apple? We're going to write the number here. Ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to write a 3 in that box. So then I'm going to look right here and I'm going to count these seeds. Count with me. Ready? 1, 2. So I'm going to put a 2 right there. Now I'm going to see how many are there all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I put a 5 in that box. And again, you can modify this, and if they just want to tell you instead of writing the numbers, that's okay. Or you can write the numbers and have them copy over your numbers, trace over them. Okay, so go ahead, and if you want to go ahead and attempt that, go ahead. That's a pretty hard one for pre-K. Okay, and my last activity for the day is this apple seed graph. So you're going to write your name up here. And it says, I predict there are blank seeds in my apple. So you have to have an apple to do that. In your bags, you should find an apple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, my mom would do this. So you're going to have your family do this. You're going to take a knife and cut into your apple. I'm doing that right now. First, I want to show you this. Look at this. What shape does that make in the middle? Makes a star. Good job. I wanted to show you the star. So I cut it the opposite way. So you'll probably cut it through the middle there. So I'm going to cut my apple open and have it ready off to the side. So how many apples do I think might be in how many seeds do I think might be in my apple? I think there might be 5 seeds in my apple. So that's my prediction. So I'm going to write a number 5 on the line. In families, you can write the number and have them either write it beside of yours, or you can write it down and let them trace over it. So then I'm going to completely cut it open here. I'm going to count my seeds. I have 1 seed, 2 seeds. My apple went a little crazy there. Okay, I only have 2 seeds in my apple. So I have 1 little teeny seed and another little teeny seed. It's right there on the edge of my finger. Okay, so I have those 2 seeds. So at the bottom, since I've counted my apple seeds now, I'm going to put my number 2 down here. It says there are 2 seeds in my apple. 2 seeds. So then we're going to do something called graphing. After I count how many seeds are in my apple, I'm going to color in 1 box for each seed. So I had the 1 seed. So I colored in 1 box. And then I colored in my second box because I have 2. So I have 1, 2. So that shows how many apples I have there with a picture. Or how many seeds. I'm sorry, I keep saying apples. How many apple seeds I have there. So that's graphing. Okay, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed those activities today. And I will leave you and I will see you tomorrow. Have a great afternoon. Bye.